Namaste, my friends. Welcome to today's class. This is a very, very special class for me because yesterday was my 30th birthday. So this class is designed with all of my favorite exercises, postures, and parts of the body in mind. So hopefully we're going to have a fun, powerful, super duper awesome Dylan's favorite workout. All right, anyway, so I'll meet you on the mat. Starting in Tadasana, just grounding in, roll the shoulders back and down, palms facing the front of the room. Look down to make sure that your feet are parallel, toes facing directly in front of you, heels directly behind the balls of the foot. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. As you know, I like to start the beginning of class this way quite often because I know that we all live very hectic lives. I am a very energetic kind of person, so this is my time, my favorite time to just sort of be still, to allow the day to fall away, to become present and kind of just fall into this moment. So begin to deepen the breath, inhaling through the nose, allowing the belly to lift, sending the air all the way to the bottom of the belly. And exhale slowly, release, air moves back up through the body and out of the nose. A few more breaths like that. Noticing how you can fill up the body with energy, with light, with love on the inhales. And you send that energy and light and love back into the universe on the exhales. Two more breaths here. Allowing the corners of the lips to lift. Allowing the body to be still. From here, take your hands to clasp behind the back. Lengthening, opening through the collarbones. Lengthen the fist down towards the tailbone, down towards the floor. Knit the ribcage closed. So engage the core. Bend the knees, forward fold, keep the clasp. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Fists move towards the floor. Allow gravity to take over. And come into the Ujjayi breath, the ocean sounding breath. Constricting the back of the throat on the inhales and the exhales so that you can hear the breath move through the body. Inhale, bend the knees, chair. Keep the clasp. Open the right shoulder up to the sky. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale to center. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale to center. Release the clasp, forward fold. Let the crown of the head be heavy. Spine to decompress. Bring the weight forward onto the balls of the feet rather than the heels. Shake the head yes and no. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Give me a strong plank, heels pressed away from you, navel up and in. Lift the front body up to meet the back body. Lengthen the back of the neck, so you'll look directly down where your head, where your face, your eyes naturally look. So we don't want to be looking back towards our feet. We don't want to be looking ahead of us. Lengthen the back of the neck so that the neck is an extension of the spine. Good job. Now launch forward over the fingertips, bend at the elbows, chaturanga, press back up. Chaturanga, press back up. Chaturanga, press back up. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Press through the base of the fingers, spread the fingertips wide. Again, you can shake the head yes and no. And then come into stillness. Lengthening the breath. Ujjayi breath. Constricting the back of the throat just slightly as you inhale. And as you exhale. Imagining that you're listening to the sound of the ocean in a concha shell. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, rock forward to plank. Right knee to right elbow. Left elbow, come back up. 1. Right elbow, left elbow, come back up. 3-legged dog, 2. Right, left, 3. Core tight. 4. And 5. 3-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the knee in between the elbows. Inhale here. And exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Lengthen the tailbone. You can keep your hands on your hips in prayer or above the head. Square the hips. And take a moment here in high lunge, or kind of one of our foundational poses on the Yoga Infusion channel, to set an intention for this practice. We don't always do this, but I figure it is my birthday after all. So let's set an intention. It can be whatever you want. It can be to work really hard in this practice. It can be to be present. It can be to focus on the breath, to slow down the breath, to release anger or frustration. Anything that comes to mind. My intention for this practice will be to find joy in the challenges that are to come. Excellent. Plant the palms, step it back to plank. Chaturanga, press back up. Chaturanga, press back up. 2. Chaturanga, press back up. 3. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, smile. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Again, spread the fingers super wide. Internally rotate the triceps. Externally rotate the biceps. Let the traps relax. Shoulders move away from the ears. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, rock forward to plank. Left elbow, right elbow, 3-legged dog. Left elbow, right elbow, 3-legged dog. 2. 3. Knee circles. 4. And 5. 3-legged dog. And now squeeze the knee between the elbows, rock forward into plank. Squeeze it up. Inhale here. And exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Come back to that intention, whatever it was. Focus your attention on the intention. So see if you can feel the intention infusing the body. Press the right heel away from you, squeeze the left knee in towards the midline, square the hips, and then plant the palms, step it back, plank. Spread the fingers wide, press to the base of each finger, pull the front body up to meet the back body, press the heels away from you, engage the core. And from here, dump the feet out and in, up to the wrists and back. Each one of those combos is 1. We'll do 10. So 10 plank jacks, 2 plank jumps. 1, core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga, to downward facing dog. Come back to that breath. Slowing it down. Sending the breath as light and energy through every inch of the body. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale. Squeeze the right knee to the left elbow, right elbow back. So opposite knee circles this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale here, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the knee to the nose. Inhale here, and exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Press the left heel away from you. Focus on your alignment, so you might need to bend that left knee, bring the hips underneath the shoulders, and then play with re-straightening the left leg. Right hand to the right hip, reach up and over with the left arm. Side bend. You can look up under the left arm. Really press that left heel away from you. You should notice this stretch all along the left side body. And then sort of rounding forward, turn your torso towards the right. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Right hand moves to prayer. Look over your right shoulder. Prayer twist. Coming back to that intention, whatever it was. And enjoying the stretch. Excellent. Plant the palms, step it back, plank. 3 chaturanga push-ups. 1, core tight. 2, 3, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, smile. Second chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, rock forward to plank. Right elbow, left elbow, back. 5 times. 1. Squeeze this core super tight. 2. 3. 4. And 5. 3-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Squeeze the knee to the nose. Plank. Inhale. Exhale. Step it through. Inhale. High lunge. Maybe bend the right knee. Bring the hips underneath the shoulders. And play with re-straightening that right leg. See if you can deepen the stretch in the front of the hip flexor. Now take the left hand to the left hip. Reach up and overhead. Look under the right arm. Press the right heel away from you. Find a lot of length in both sides of the body. And from here, turn the torso forward and then to the right. And then bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Press the right heel away from you. And then plant the palms. Step it back, plank. 3 chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here in down dog. Maybe let the head be heavy, let the head release. Press through the base of each finger. Press the hips as high as they can go. You might need to bend the knees, that's fine. Heart space moves towards the thighs. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Flip the hips. Side plank on the right side. Left elbow to left knee 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Lift the hips high. 4. Squeeze the obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching feet. So left foot supports now. Right knee to left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Left side. Right knee to right elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching bottom leg. Left knee to right elbow. 1, 2. Lift the hips high. 3. Squeeze the core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and over. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. You can step to the side of the mat now, face the side of the mat if you'd like. Doesn't really matter which way you face. I'll face you for ease of your viewing pleasure. And set up for side lunge jumps. So side lunge jumps are one of my favorite exercises. So take the right foot to the center of the mat, bend through the right knee, press the hips back, left hand towards the right foot. You can also stop much earlier. You don't have to go that far down. Make sure that your knee stays above the ankle. Don't let it go too far forward, so you want to try to press the hips back as much as possible. Keep the back flat, core engaged, and then you'll hop and switch to right hand down, left foot, so right to left. So opposite hand to foot. And we'll do 50. Make sure that you work on your alignment. No rounding of the back. So come as far down as you can while keeping the back flat the whole time, okay? That's the wrong arm. So 50 times. I know you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press the hips back. 11, 12, core engage. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, halfway, 26, 27, 28, go deep, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Come back to Tadasana, front of the mat. Inhale, swoop the arms down, round it up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. If you're still doing your lunge jumps, no worries, pause the video and then hit play once you're done. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, plank. Vinyasa to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Bend the left knee, bring it towards the mat, and we'll hop up. So bend the left knee, hop up. You don't need to jump if you don't want to. You can always just keep it static, no jumping. Your choice, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take the left leg back and around. Set up for curtsy hops 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High lunge. Hands to prayer. Bend the left knee. Launch forward. Warrior 3. Square the hips, flex the left foot, left heel to the sky. Engage the core. Take a breather. Step back, high lunge. 10 times. Ooh, switch lunge jumps. So switching the foot that's in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High lunge, plant the palms. Plank, vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. We're almost done, you guys. Last set of these. Bend the right knee and hop up 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set up for curtsy, so right leg back and around to the left. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High lunge. Hands to prayer. Engage the core. Bend the right knee. Launch forward. Virabhadrasana 3. Take a breather. Focus on a drishti point. Engage the core. Lengthen the back. Right heel to the sky. Step it down. Whew. Switch lunge jumps 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High lunge. Plant the palms. Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Whew. Slowing it down. Trying to come back to the breath. Imagine that nothing has happened. You've just been sitting. No cardio. Right knee over right ankle. Square the hips. Squeeze the thighs towards each other to find that midline between too much relaxing and too much squeezing. Find the in-between where you can still feel a stretch, but you're still engaging the muscles. Excellent. Left hand to the mat. Bend the left leg. And reach back and around with the right hand to do your best to grab the foot. Quad stretch. Open the shoulder, look up over your right shoulder. And release. Lizard pose, both hands on the inside of the right leg. Excellent, step it back. Plank, vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Take the right hand to the mat, bend the right knee, reach the left hand back and around. Quad stretch, look up over the left shoulder. Smile. Squeeze the left knee in towards the midline. And release. Both hands to the inside of the left foot, lizard pose. And step it back, plank, vinyasa, to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then drop the foot behind you. Flip the hips, wild thing. Right hand back to the mat, three-legged dog. Bring the right leg forward, pigeon pose. Square the hips. Right shin moves in the direction of the front of the mat. And then you can walk the hands forward to find a deeper stretch. Inhale, walk the hands back in. You can bring the right foot in a little bit closer to the body. Bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand this time. And then gently bring the foot in towards the body. You can either hook the foot into the elbow. If you'd like, try to move the left hip forward, right hip back. You can come up off of your sits bones here and just get a nice stretch, both through the shoulder and through the quad. See if you can balance. And then switching sides. Downward facing dog. You can do a couple leg circles here with the right leg. And then inhale, left leg up, stack the hips, bend the knee, drop the foot behind you. Wild thing. And then bring the left hand back to the mat, left leg forward, pigeon on the left side. Walk your hands forward if you'd like. Press to the top of the right foot, press the right hip down. As you're ready, walk the hands back in. Bring the left heel closer in towards the body. Bend the right knee. And try to hook the right foot into the elbow. It doesn't have to be. You can just grab the foot. There's really no... Wherever your flexibility is today. Press the right hip forward, left hip back. And try to balance. Opening through the shoulder and the quad. And release. Step it back, downward facing dog. Couple leg circles. First one way and then the other, just getting into those hip muscles. And then bring the knees to the mat. Come to sit on the bum. You can grab behind the thighs for support to start. Lean back, engage the core, lift the heart space towards the sky, and then you can choose to keep your toes on the mat for support, or bring the legs into the sky, shins parallel to the mat for high boat. Hold. Release the back onto the mat, low boat. Press the lower back into the mat, engage the core, lift the heart space high. Hold. And then from here, kick, flutter kicks 30 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press the back into the mat. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Knees into the chest. Good job. Bring the hands onto the inside of the Shins up to the feet, grab the outside of the feet, kick the feet to the sky, happy baby. Smile. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Maybe rock left and right. Take the left leg about halfway, cross the right knee on top of the left. You can bring the left foot onto the mat to shimmy the hips over to the right. Hook the right foot behind the left calf if that's possible. If not, no worries, just cross the legs and bring both knees over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Allow the body to relax, to begin to let go. Come back to center. Take the hips a couple inches over to the left now. Cross the left leg on top of the right. Maybe hook the foot behind the calf and bring the whole scenario over to the left. Sorry, right. Look over your left shoulder. Coming back to slowing down the breath. Noticing where the breath brings life and buoyancy into the body, lifting it up. And notice where you can sink a little bit more on the exhale. Come back to center, bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart. Allow the knees to be heavy and gravity to take over. Let go of the Ujjayi breath if you are still using it. And allow the breathing to become more natural once again. Noticing as you inhale, your left hand, the hand on your heart lifts first, followed by the right, the hand on the belly. And as you exhale, the opposite, the right hand falls first and then the left. Take a few breaths here, paying attention to the rise and the fall of the hands. Three more breaths like this. Now let the hands fall to the left and right. Take the legs long, the feet fall to the left and right. Shimmy the shoulders up underneath the heart space, lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Release the breath, release the body, release the mind. Taking a few moments to allow everything to just be. To notice the way your body feels on the mat. To notice the way the air moves across your skin. To be present to the sounds around you or outside. But to hold no attachment to any of these things. To just observe everything exactly as it is. And to know that everything is exactly as it's meant to be in this moment. stay here for as long as you possibly can. And I'll see you next time for our next practice together. Namaste.